I'm going to be doing one more video tonight, and this video is going to be a kind of a continuation on all the Nintendo and Wii talk I've been doing over the last year and a half or so now, like those little videos like you still hate the Nintendo Wii, why you still hate the Nintendo Wii, blah blah blah, those videos. This video though is going to be related to the Nintendo Wii and Nintendo in general, but it's going to be against the third-party support on the Wii and how, for the most part, it sucks really bad. And I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of portable games. There's been systems that have had a lot of bad, you know, third party, shovelware, on their systems over the years. Like the PS2 had a lot of shovelware on it, and et cetera, et cetera. PlayStation 1 even did, and et cetera, and all that. But the Wii, it's not worse, but it's just as bad though, because they basically, most third-party developers, when it comes to the Wii, and I still don't get it, they make the technical kind of like shovelware type games, like mini game collections, exercise games, and dancing type games, like Just Dance from Ubisoft that came out. And one thing I don't get about this is because these guys say they basically, I don't get, they say their games don't sell. Most of these third-party companies, and the reason why they don't sell. First of all, majority of them are horrible in the first place. They don't sell because of that. But when their good third-party support comes out, like No More Heroes, Tatsunoko or Capcom, etc., 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 and the fact that the game doesn't get advertised, Tatsunoko got advertised. Though. I can't say that about Tatsunoko because that game got advertised. And they don't advertise them. How would they expect these games to sell then if they're not being advertised at all? Maybe the only advertisements I've basically seen about No More Heroes 2 was on IGN.com on the internet, and people talking about it. I didn't see anything TV advertisement-wise. I did see TV advertisement-wise for, Tatsunoko versus Capcom, but besides that, not really much. And these guys are saying, oh, our games aren't selling. Why aren't our games selling? You know why? You didn't advertise it. Or maybe it just sucked completely anyways. But besides just that, when it comes to advertising, let's take a company like Ubisoft for a while. The people who publish No More Heroes 2. I see no advertisements for that, but I see an advertisement almost every day for Just Dance. Why advertise that? You should be advertising, if not just one, maybe both of them. I really don't get it. Then basically, No More Heroes 2, I'm sure is selling a lot. I've only barely played it. When I start playing a whole lot more people, that review will be coming out a lot. That review will be coming out soon for No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. When I start playing that game more, I played a whole lot more of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom when that game came out. But that review will come soon. I'm sure it sold out well, but I'm sure it would sell a whole lot more if they actually advertised it. But yet they spend these people act like it does probably take a lot of money to advertise their games. But they're like, it doesn't make sense when they can advertise one game and not advertise another. Every time I see a Just Dance commercial, I'm like, why are you advertising this and then you don't even advertise No More Heroes 2? And then you basically say your games don't sell, and you probably don't have the money to advertise them. And then you go and advertise one, and you don't go and advertise the other. And the other one probably should have advertisements in the first place. But on top of that, not just there's all these people, a lot of these third-party companies out there go around and basically say that there's no market for the hardcore or core games on Nintendo Wii. Everything's supposed to be only casual because mostly all the hardcore and core games don't sell on it. And besides just the advertisement reason, maybe it's because you're not really trying that much. I think when it comes to the Nintendo fans and the Wii fans, they they want quality games, and they can tell if maybe the game's not being made right, or if it's being ported, or etc., etc., etc. But there's Nintendo fans out there, there's Wii fans out there that want the core experiences. They've either been a long time Nintendo fan, and they basically love the Nintendo franchise like F-Zero, Mario, Zelda, Wave Race, Kirby, Star Fox, Donkey Kong, Fire Emblem, Advance Wars, etc., etc., etc. And they also like really good third-party support. Me being one of those people, or there's people that may grow up with Nintendo, but they still like to play the Wii or something Nintendo systems, and they want good third-party support for it. And I'm sure there's even those so-called casual people out there that maybe joined on the Wii that want something different than what the Wii was, when the Wii first started out, different than what those games that came out were, and they want something slightly improved and more challenging and more in depth. And I'm sure they want it too. And these people are saying all these I read them all on the internet, and it annoys me to no end. There's no market for car games on Nintendo Wii. I'm like, there are. You're just not giving them to people. But besides that, I can't say bad things about all third-party support on the Wii. There's some good third-party support, and a lot of it's coming out in 2010. We've already seen Tatsunoko vs. Capcom and No More Heroes 2. We're going to be seeing NBA Jam, which it's not exclusive, but I'm sure it's going to sell a whole lot more on the Wii. We're going to be seeing Monster Hunter 3, which looks awesome. We're going to be seeing Red Steel 2. We're going to be seeing Epic Mickey. We're going to be seeing Samurai Warriors 3. We're going to be seeing that Xenoblade and The Last Story and all the other games which I haven't seen. The Grinder even, which now is multi-platform as well, but I'm sure it's going to be as good, which is supposed to come out in 2011 or so. But there's going to be a lot of good third-party support coming out. I just wish that all these other third-party companies out there that say we can't sell those games on the Wii because they don't sell would actually get it through their skulls that really there's fans on there. It's just that either A, you're not trying, you're trying to go through the kind of market, but you're not really doing a good job, and you think it's a good job, and then you wonder why it's not selling when you probably didn't try that hard on it, or you're not even doing that, and you're just going for the so-called casual fans by making the mini game collections, the exercise games, and all that stuff that are rip-offs of Wii Fit and Wii Sports and Mario Party. And then stuff like Just Dance, which is pretty much a rip-off of itself of Dance Dance Revolution, which is a whole lot better. I never played it. Maybe one day I will play Just Dance, but in my opinion, I look at it, I'm like, why in the world is this game being made and this game being advertised a whole lot more than something like No More Heroes 2? And I'm sure Red Steel 2 won't even get a lot of, advertisements. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I just want to see really good third-party support from Nintendo. Basically, the fact that I just can't really say much else in this subject. I just think that most third parties out there just suck and they don't get it. I think every third party just I really can't describe it, but I think since they just don't. First of all, third parties supposedly think they won't sell on the system, then they don't even try because they. And what's weird? They don't really try in that system, but they're trying to go into the market hopefully. But yet they go and put all their stuff on PS3 and 360, which makes no sense. And they're basically saying there's more core gamers on the other systems, PS3 and 360. It might be true, but you can't deny the fact that there's also some on the Wii as well. And really, that's all I want to talk about in this video. Just basically state my opinion. It's not really the whole me continuing the Wii videos I did before, like you hate the Wii, why you hate the Wii, why the Nintendo Wii haters, etc., etc. This is basically just third-party support on the Wii. Talk about that. Maybe I'll do a sequel to the why do you hate the Nintendo Wii in the future, and etc., etc. On top of that stuff. But that's in the future. Now I just want to talk about this. And so my solution for you third parties out there: try harder, advertise your games, and then maybe they'll sell. Don't just go for the casual group and say there's no core gamers on the Wii, because there actually are. And you know what, third parties? The ones that actually try, thank you. Thank you for actually trying and giving us good games, especially in 2010, which looks awesome. And you third party developers out there who don't even try, you guys suck. See you guys later.